Hey guys, how's your week been? Good! So I take my favourite clips from the week and put them in a video. Right, come on, find all the terms. Come on. Fuck it! Right, there is no way this is possible!
Ay, Dios mío, santo bendito.
How is she doing this with machetes? If I did this, I'd look like a knife block. It's how elegant and effortless she's making this look.
No, Héctor!
This is parenting over the year. Just grab the stupid bastard by the scruff and drag him off. Now, back to the knife-wielding lunatic. Did she lose any composure during this commotion? Nah, she was balancing it on her lip. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more tense, she starts throwing these knives to the heavens.
Ay, señor.
How do you find out you're good at juggling knives? I mean, who picks up a machete and starts throwing it above the head and trying to catch it? Is this a complete act, or can she do something else? Oh, play the violin. The sound of knives. Lovely. Have you ever had a bad day at the office? A day when you just can't seem to get anything right? Well, in this next video, the lines judges for this tennis game kept getting it wrong.
I don't want to get her to get one wrong, but I just feel for the officials, and it's way.
Okay, is this some kind of conspiracy? Because those first two shots were clearly in. Well, at least the player is definitely annoyed. Why do you keep calling them out? You blind or something? It's quite easy to see the tennis ball, yes? It's luminous green, for God's sakes. Well, surely at this point, they can't get any more wrong.
Getting ready for a second serve. They should have to hit another first. This is getting a little silly.
This is getting a little silly. Against the odds, she actually went on to win this game. And this game she's playing is the quarterfinals. You would have thought they'd have got some competent staff. Surely they have a better angle than her. If the tennis doesn't work out, you could always become a fighter pilot. With those Hawkeyes, you'd be brilliant. Get it? It's a tennis pun. Hawkeye? That was shit. So, I love optical illusions. It's like looking at a broken reality. And this next one has completely done me over.
Your brain was forced to make a choice in that illusion between seeing a rectangular window going backwards and forwards or a trapezoid rotating, and you chose the rectangular window. You knew that whenever you look at a rectangular window that has cross pieces, you can see not only the fronts of those cross pieces, but also the sides.
So we saw the panel going back and forth because we are programmed to see windows. It's the bloody schools training us to draw shitty houses like this. So to help us see through this magic, he's attached a matchbox as a reference point.
So this time the illusion won't trick you, or will it? Watch this. Keep watching it. Now look what happens. The window appears to pause and go backwards, but the matchbox keeps coming and floats out past this edge of the window and rejoins the other edge of the window.
Oh, what the fuck? Stephen Hawking has not prepared me for this moment. This is getting a little silly now. This man can bend space and time to his will. So my cousin is one of those lines judges in tennis, right? Well, she's having a bit of a dilemma because she's losing her sight. Due to this, she had a nightmare in her last game where she was constantly getting decisions wrong. Honestly, the girl's as blind as a bat. So she came to me for guidance because she needed someone who was responsible and wise. I mean, to me, it was obvious. Blind as a bat? She needed to learn sonar. I don't know why, but the stupid bitch struggled with this, and we had complaints throughout the whole game. Apparently her going, boo, boo, out, was against the rules. We ended up putting that idea to bed, so what about glasses? Hell no, she said. Glasses won't suit me. So what about contacts? I am not putting that shit on my eyeballs. So we were in a car, she was driving, I was on my phone Googling what to do next, when suddenly, bang! What was that? Nothing? Was that a fox? No, that was not a fox. I mean, look, buddy. Of course it was not a fox. Oh, God, Bradley, help me! Get off me! Put your hands on the fucking wheel, you header! The situation was getting dire. Then I remembered my time with the Shaolin monks, and they talked of an ancient ritual that could bring back eyesight. So I asked a favour of a man that I wasn't really sure was still alive. So we went up to him, got on our knees and pleaded, "Oh great one, please help us." "Yeah, alright, just leave your shoes at the porch, because remember now, this is a no shoes house." So he set up a station where a thing spun around another thing. I mean, I don't know what they were, but a simple mind could never comprehend such an amazing invention. He said, "Stare at this."
By Adalbert Ames, a rectangular window going backwards and forwards, or a trapezoid, or... Well, this really is quite crazy, isn't it?
You're done. I am. She is. So we went back to the tennis for the final game, killing 0 foxes on the way. The game went amazing. She was calling balls out before they even touched the floor. It was like watching an entirely different woman, and when she walked off, she grabbed the players' rackets and started juggling them. Moral of the story, just because the path is worn doesn't mean you have to take it. So, in other words, don't use glasses, use ancient voodoo magic instead. All the links to the video shown are down in the description. Thank you for watching, bye!